Welcome back to my channel, Beauty Queens. And we are going to be doing a very interesting style for this video. I'm sectioning my hair off right now for my front part of our style. And I'm going to clip that part away. And then I'm going to start with the back first. So it's a couple different things that's going to be going on with this hairstyle. So in the front, we're going to have stitch braids. We're going to have a detachable bang. We're going to have a bun. And in the back, we're going to have a nice, cute bob cut. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you've seen the cover photo for this video, you know what the end result is going to be. So trust me, it's going to be worth the watch. And it's going to be super, super cute. So we're about to start with our back. So none of her hair is going to be left out for any portion of this style. So in the back, I'm going to start my braids for my tracks to go onto the back. No leave out. Everything is going to be braided, and then we're going to add a net on top of the braids after. So if you need to know how to do this part of the video step by step, I have another video with a half up, half down with a bun that shows you from start to finish how to do the braids, how to connect each braid to the next braid, you know, so that you can see it if you don't know how to do this part. That is the video that you can watch to get a better look at how to actually do this part. It's not hard. If you're looking at the braid pattern, you should be able to figure it out. It's really, really easy. And now we're going to just sew this extra piece of braid down, and then I'm going to get my net on. Now that we got everything in there nice and neat, this is how it should look when you guys are done. If you're going to attempt to do this hairstyle, this is how it should look once you're finished. Okay, so now we're going to get our tracks on. I'm using here from my hair company, Beauty Links. I'm going to be using about a bundle and a half in the back. Not too much. You don't want it to be too full. So we're just going to start at the very bottom. We're going to get our tracks from right to left, and then we're going to flip over. So being that we're not going to be leaving any hair out for this hairstyle in the back, you have to make sure that you curve your tracks at the corner so that the hair will lay over the track that you have underneath it. That's the only way that you're going to be able to hide your track. So just make sure you go in a C shape. It has to be really curved at the ends of each track so you can cover the track underneath it. So now we're going to move on to our stitch braids. For the stitch braids, I'm going to be using Murray's Edge Wax. Now, this is not beeswax. I know you guys know that I also use the beeswax, but this is not beeswax. This is Edge Wax. It comes in a different container than the beeswax comes in. This is softer than the beeswax, and I love the way it holds braids. It's white right now, but it's going to go completely clear and it's going to give a nice shine when it's finished. So I love this stuff. If, you use braids, if you do braids, this is a good product for that. It's in your local beauty supply store. It's very easy to find. It's in the same place where you find the beeswax at. So I'm just applying it to each side. This is actually only about my third time doing stitch braids. So bear with me. And yeah. Okay, we almost got one side down, and we got one more side to go. Here's how our first side looks. Now let's move on to the next side. Alrighty, both sides are done. Now we're gonna work on our bang. So the bang is not going to be placed in between her hair. We're gonna be doing a detachable bang. You can also find this bang in other videos of mine, so I'm not gonna show you step by step to do this either. I have plenty of videos on this bang, but this bang can come off, you guys. If you wanted to take it off, you can take it off. We're going to be using black wrapping strips to hold our bang together. And then we're going to put one pin in between at the top so that it does not come off. If you needed it to come off, all you have to do is release the pin and take it off. If you wanted to wear this style without the bang, you have that option. So yeah, so I just sprayed her hair with some Got To Be Free spray just to keep it in place. I'm going to put the black wrapping strip on top of that, and then I'm going to add my tracks on top of the black wrapping strips for her bang. Alright guys, so our bang is done. So now we're going to jump into doing our invisible bun. The invisible bun, well, I'm calling it the invisible bun because it's the same method you would use for your invisible ponytail. The invisible ponytail is just you're making a braid and then you're wrapping your tracks around the braid opposed to just wrapping it around where your ponytail is. This actually helps you get the size of the bun that you like. This is the reason why I like doing it like this. If you do it regular, you have to use a certain amount of hair to get the thickness for your bun. But if you do it like this, the braid is actually the thickness. So you make your braid as thick as you want, and then you wrap the tracks, and the hair that's going around it is going to wrap around the braid, so that's what makes your bun thick. So I'm doing my braid as thick as I would like it for this bun that I'm going to be doing. And if you need to know or you need to see how to do the invisible ponytail, if you've been following me from the beginning, you know that I'm famous for the invisible ponytail video that's all over that I did on myself. So you can go back to, I believe I have more than one video on the that particular invisible ponytail. So you can, go check that out if you guys want to see how to do it if you're not familiar with it. But this is how it is done. And opposed to me leaving it out, I'm going to make a bun with it. So how you wrap your bun is completely up to you. But first you want to comb the hair out straight so your bun can be nice and neat. You can wrap it, you can twirl it however you want. This is no science to this, or it's no specific way where you need to do it. You just wrap the bun to your liking. I like my buns to be like a top knot. They don't necessarily have any specific shape, or like kind of like a ninja bun. Like I like my buns to look like that. So I'm not wrapping it any way in particular. I just wrap it to the way that I like. And then, you know, sometimes I play with it. Sometimes it doesn't always come out the way that I want the first time. And sometimes I do it over. But, you know, there's no wrong or right way to do the bun. You do it the way that you like it. So next, before we cut anything, we're going to straighten everything. We're going to make it straight before we cut it, because you don't want it to be crinkly or, you know, not straight, and then you cut it and it's too short. So I'm going to straighten the back first before I cut it. So now, I know you guys are tired of me saying that. But the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut our bang. I'm going to do a razor cut, which is the cut that I always do. I like messy stuff. Not messy. Like, I like the style to look neat, but I love messy bangs. So we're going to be doing a messy bang, of course, with our razor. It's going to frame her face a little bit. And then after we cut with the razor for the bang, we're going to cut with the razor for the back as well. Everything is all cut. I'm going to now flat iron everything so everything can be completely straight. We're going to bump our bang, and then you guys get to see the finished product. So sidebar, I want to thank everybody who has been watching my videos, who has been sharing my videos, who has been commenting on my videos, good, bad, or whatever. I really do appreciate you guys. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers to the Beauty Queen gang. I really, really, really appreciate you guys, and I thank you for the love and support. I really, really, really do. You guys are amazing. I couldn't thank you enough. We are done with the back, as you can see. And now we're going to move on to the front so I can bump the bang. And like I said, you will get to see the finished product right after this. This razor comb is the bomb. Anytime that I'm, using a razor, this is a razor that I use. It's in your beauty supply store. It's a comb, so it's like a protective barrier from actually having the razor, which is amazing. So you can just glide the razor along the hair to thin it out. Be careful not to be, too blunt with it, because you don't want to get the hair out in the wrong places. So just be careful. But peep that side action. This is super, super cute. Like, this is one of my faves. I really, really love this hairstyle. I think it's really, really cute. It's different. It's super dope. I'm spraying some IsoPlus Oil Sheen with coconut, just to give it some shine and have a nice finish. But ta-da, we're done. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about it? Were you able to, follow the instructions if you did use this video to actually do this style? If you have, I would love for you guys to follow me on Instagram and DM me your pictures, because I always respond back to you guys, and I put them in my story as well. So you can follow me on Instagram at BeautiiByDay. Beauty is spelled with 2 I's instead of a Y. And I will definitely see you guys next time. It's always a pleasure. Bye.